I am. Welcome with your faces. With your lovely, lovely, lovely faces. Okay. It has been a very creative day. I did a lot of art today. So, how about we get more creative? Let's do it, right? Except for Stinky Cat over there. We're going to ignore him. Matter of fact, unless till he despawns, we really don't need to do that section, so we're just not going to go over there. Okay. I want to finish this up. So, tell me all about your day. I'd love to hear about it. I'm sure you guys are having or did have an awesome day. Right? Good things happened. You got to sit in the sunshine. Or at least sit outside. I can't just guess that there's sunshine where you're at. So, I'll guess that you at least got to sit outside. Okay? Let's see, that's my water feature. So, we'll randomize this. That's dripstone. Okay. You know what? I forgot to turn all that down. I did. So, give me a moment. Okay? Hello, Shay. Did you have an awesome, not an awesome, terrific Tuesday? Because they both start with T, so that's what would make sense. Right? Okay. Now, I think I have everything turned down that needs to be turned down to not be there. We'll put 2 dripstone down here, because this is also going to be a little water feature. What did I decide to put over here? Let me think. Ooh, we could put some more. We are not good. If you guys have... Hold on, Shay. I will answer that question in a minute, because I don't know if you guys remember the glazed terracotta debacle. I think I called it something else on the stream, but if you have been following me, you remember this debacle. So we are not going to touch this. I might take this out to put a lantern back there so it looks a little better, but we are not taking out any of this terracotta. Oh, shenanigans. I did those 2 wrong. They point in instead of out to make... Okay. See? The debacle continues. You unfortunately remember that. As do I, but we're going to have to do it, Shay. We're going to have to do it. And I'm going to probably weep. Not happily. Nope, that's not it. Here we go again, guys. Take 2. Is it there? Oh! Okay. What on earth is happening? I didn't even honestly notice that this is backwards, and it's staying backwards. Why is this not turning? Okay, I guess we got to take this out. Take that out. I'm not understanding why you are not cooperating. Maybe here? What? You're supposed to go that direction and... Here, let's try this. Let's put... What is wrong? How did I not... How did I get those others to... It just keeps going in the same position. Maybe it's me? Let's figure out. It might be me. Nope, not me. Go up here. Now, see, that would make logical sense. All right, let's do this. Okay, we're closer. It's supposed to go... I don't understand. I don't understand the terracotta. Why is this not rotating? I guess we'll just destroy everything, right? I mean, nobody's gonna notice. Because we're gonna hide it. No! Okay. Try pointing to the bottom of the top block. This one? Like this. Yay! Shay, you are a... Oh, okay. I was going to say Shay is a genius. However, I literally fell into a dry water feature. Okay, so now we got to remember how we did that. How did we do that? We did a mess. Wait, we were all the way in the back. Okay, so I think we did that. Well, no. Maybe... Because this would make logical sense, right? I want that point to come down. But that doesn't mean it's logical in the head. Nope. Oh. Okay, so now we want a point where the arrow is going. We'll try the next non-logical thing. Wait a minute. Okay. Maybe here? Ta! Okay. I was going to say ta-da. Try the bottom corner. Right here. We'll put it there and... Okay, well, we got it kind of... We got it pointed down. That's step one. Maybe back this corner. And what? Nope. See, I'm trying all those words you hear with magicians, and none of them are working. We're not getting the magic result that we need. Yay! Okay, now that we've destroyed everything, yay! And do we have... We don't have... Before we put everything back, let's go get a lantern or some other lighting source. Because honestly, I... What? Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, one, there's a creeper up there. And I hear a giggle face and a zombie. Wow, like right next to me. Maybe I should get out my pointy stick. Hello? No. Thou shalt not give me flesh wounds. No, you make too much noise. You are disturbing the quiet, harmonious peace of... Why? And wherefore art thou? Okay, well, I'm... Is this hollow? I don't think it's hollow. Of course, we also haven't looked either. And since there's a giggle face and one and a other thingy in there, we're not looking either. What am I here for? Oh, lighting. Oh, let's see. Lighting here. Aha. Do we want candles or a soul lantern? Candles or a soul lantern? We could go soul lantern because I think that would fit better. Yeah, I like that idea. What time does our clock say? Well, that is definitely not right. Definitely not right. Okay. And I am not destroying our work to go find whatever it is making that noise up there. Okay, here we go. Okay. I figure we better take some precautions, right? Just in case they were hiding down there in the tunnel. But we also need to watch Creeper Face up there because he's gonna probably see me and be like, I'm gonna walk off to meet you because I am your biggest fan. And I don't want him to be my biggest fan. Alright. Now let's see. How do we remember to get up here? Do we remember? Yes, we do. Sort of. We go this way. And not that way. Oh, up here. Yup. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, jump. Okay. Yay! Alright. Might as well fix this issue too. But don't touch the terracotta. Thank you. You know what? That torch can despawn. It can live there for as long as it likes. Okay, so let's move this. Now we're going to take the cobble, and we're just going to cobble all this back up. Quite frankly, because we don't really need it. Okay, but, well... No, this is, okay. I think this was tough. If not, it is now, right? And then this was a piece of dripstone. Actually, wait a minute. This piece we can't see, so let's save some resources. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, we gotta put back the... I was gonna say the grill. The grate. Grill. Alright, now this doesn't matter. It's not directional. Yay! Okay. And... let's put some mud through. Okay, we'll put that in that pocket spot because, you know. Dripstone, right. And then let's throw some tuff here. Yeah, because that looks better. Lots and lots of tuff. But I want to also put some cracked stone here. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. Now we can put the pointed stuff back. Actually, this can... okay, wrong block. Wrong thing here. This and this. This could be a piece of dripstone. That can be cobble, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Well, you'll see why in a minute. Because I know you guys, you're smart. And then... actually, that needs to be cobble. Oh my gosh. I'll get there. I really will. I mean, you guys have probably already figured it out. There. Oh, my word. That's, you know. Whew. That was tough. That was... that kind of took a lot of thinking there. Okay. This one was too high. And then we had too high here and one high. Okay, we fixed it. Yay! Should we move... we should probably move those back. Because that just kind of looks... that looks a lot in your face. Okay. Ooh. We should go get some wall and dress this up. Let's go do that. Or... okay. Will we hear all of our Non-welcome visitors again. Well, now I hear the skelly. Is he gone? Okay, the creeper's gone. Oh no, did he fall off and wander around? If he did, we gotta be aware because I don't want him blowing anything up. Urgh. Come on. I didn't realize I actually needed to... How? Okay, well, I'm not hearing anything making noise other than a skelly, so I think we might be okay. I don't know. Alright. We need a wall. Wall, not stairs. I don't think polished would look right. We need something rough and tumble. Deep slate brick wall? We do need more of these because we're down to 15. So we'll just throw this back in our pocket. What's this? Polished deep slate. That, to me, that doesn't work at all. Deep slate tile? Cracked deep slate tile. Oh, shenanigans. Because I honestly don't think polished would look right. Well, I guess we'll grab... Ooh, deep slate brick. Yeah. Okay, what else? We need to drop some of this off. Well, not there. Not there. Okay, not in any of those. I should mark those somehow and put down full and full. Okay. I don't want that. We're just going to throw those in. Actually, hold on. Before I go doing that, we now have an assistant. Okay, well, he's not much of an assistant. So, I don't know what to say. I honestly don't. Because that scares me. What is he trying to put away in the food? What is that? What do you have, Cooper? An iron nugget. I still don't understand how those guys work. So we're just gonna run away. Alright? Easiest thing in the world to do is to run away. Okay. I'm gonna mute for a second. We're gonna hide down here, and I'm gonna mute for a second, so I will be right back. Okay, so what's going on?
They were so packed, but we got an appointment Tuesday at 5.
Next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday
Okay.
at 5.
Alright.
They was overpacked.
Okay, sorry. Had an unexpected walk-in with some personal information. Hope you guys didn't get that. If you did, I already said, life happens. Where are we going? Oh, yeah, we're going back up there. Okay. Yeah, because I was looking at that, and I thought, that needs a little bit of dimension. Okay. And, yep. Right here. It just needs a little bit of something. Okay, now I've... Oh, good. I only have one pickaxe. Oh, good. No, not that. Well, we'll put a piece of mud here. Now. Oh, wrong thing here. Yeah, I don't know if I want a lot of... Oh. At least it ain't the glazed terracotta, right? Okay. I don't know if I want to... Come here. A lot of... I guess it would be okay. Because the bricks kind of match the... Oh my gosh. There. Well, okay. We'll just leave that one to his own devices. Alright. Well, so far we are redesigning things, and we had another terracotta debacle, but we fixed it. So now it looks like a star, an actual star. Put a lantern back there, and replaced everything, but did not mess with the red. So, you know, there's good news for that. Now, we have to do... Not that. We'll throw tough back in there. And... Ooh, how about... We got plenty of moss. Let's throw some moss back in here. Right? Because that way we can kind of keep the whole water theme going. And then... Here. But... We'll throw some tough, because I was thinking we could put some water down there, but if we put the dripstone here, you won't really see it. Okay, now, this wall, you can see from the outside. So that definitely has to be something else. You know, that has to fit with the cave aesthetic. Okay. So now we have more light. We'll do that later. Because that's... Okay, yeah, that's tough. Now. Oh, I forgot a bucket. Well, that's okay. Okay, can't do that. Oh, okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the last little bit of wall that we have and put there, right? So it gives it a little bit of pizzazz. That's a new word that I learned today. Pizzazz. Let's see. Well, we could do some dripstone up in here. Okay, that works. Oh my gosh. This is why I waited to fill this with water, because I knew I was going to fall into it, and that was just going to be a giant mess. Yeah, we can just finish up the floor with a little bit of tough, because we got some over here. So, let's continue that here. So, for those of you that are just joining the stream, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I asked earlier if somebody could tell me what's one good thing that happened today. Keep it public friendly though, right? No need to share personal information or anything like that. No. Well, I guess I could. Sorry, I'm trying to make the pattern here. This, I think, is going to be water, right? Because we need more... It's a cave. So we need water. Okay. What else can I... Ooh. Okay, I have an idea. It's going to require detail work. But I think that'll be okay. I honestly do. Okay, so there's that. But we're going to do... what else do we have here? Oh, we need... And I didn't bring any, but we need some mossy cobble. That's not it. That's not it. The mossy cobble always hides from me. That's... Why? What? There it is. There it is. You know what? We're just going to make it all. We're just going to make it all. Okay. Yeah, because we need it, right? We need the mossy. Okay. Oh, yeah, right one. No, let's make that mossy cobble. You go there. You go there. Oh, shenanigans. Because I want it all the way there. We'll do that. We'll make that one short. Okay, so that fixed that. So this mossy cobble can kind of stretch here. There. And a little bit this way. Because you know I'm a big proponent of mossy cobble near water. Because it just is right. Because grows in moisture. So everybody seems to me like they had a good day of relaxing. Did you guys do anything fun? Because I did. I had some fun today. I drew. I worked on my art today. And it was fun. Lots and lots of fun. Alright, so... Ooh, okay, tough needs to go. Oh, wait, okay. Do, 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 do. There. We'll put that here. We got a lantern, so we don't... No, we have a torch. Nerds. Oh. Yeah, we definitely needed a lighting source there. That's... There. Oh, yeah. And that's not as in your face. Oh! Oh. I was like, oh no, it broke already? But it did not break already. My brain broke already. There. Okay. That can go there. Yeah. Because we're going to leave this little strip kind of open. Wow. I didn't realize how close to the top we were. We can actually see the shapes of trees. Woohoo! All right. Now, let's do this. Because whatever we design this outer edge as, that's the way it's going to stay. Right? We'll put mossy cobble up there. Because, you know, I can't see us needing to change where the outer edge of the cave is. You know, I was wondering, should we go name tag the stinky cat? I don't know. I'm seriously debating, but I don't know if I should debate that or not. Because, you know, stinky cats are not really fun. Let's see. That'll connect those two. Well, that didn't connect anything except my face. Alright, there we go. Uh-huh. Maybe... Oh, okay, we'll take that one out, apparently. I think these should be mossy cobble. Right here. Yeah. Yeah, because that water kind of goes up and down and all around. What do we have? That's tough. You know what? We need more wall. We have to run back. At least we're not at like 10,000 blocks away from the workshop, right? That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. And I don't hear anything making noise. You guys missed the... For those of you just logging in, I was running down here to the workshop, and we heard a giggle face, a zombie, and all kinds of things, but couldn't find them for nothing. Wall. That's what I was looking for. Wrong kind of wall. Yeah, we need brick wall. Brick wall. I have none. You mean to tell me I took out an entire ancient city and ran out of wall? What? Wait. Is it... Hold on. It's one of these. It's this one, I think. Yes. This one. Okay, well, I wasn't going to make that many, but surprise! I made that many because, I was trying to think about the giggle face. And unless they're being very, very ninja stealthy, I guess is the word. You know what? I don't know why I just don't run back up here. Oh, I know why. Because I can't get up there. That's not a thing. That's a down escalator, not an up. Okay. There we go. So back to the debate. Should we name tag the stinky cat? Because they're dangerous. And, they can cause some problems. And I really don't have very much tomato juice on hand. And I know. Everybody's rolling their eyes going, tomato juice, that's not what you do. You go out and buy $30 shampoo and all this. No. Tomato juice actually does work. Not that I've been sprayed by a skunk a lot. Because goodness knows. But I have had pets that tangle with skunks. And way back in old people time, they did have that expensive, silly shampoo. And no. It just took a little bit longer with the tomato juice. But it worked. So there's no real reason why. I mean, to be perfectly honest. No real reason why. Ooh, we're going to need a light source right here. Why did that get cloudy and hazy? What? What happened here? Maybe it's just me and my old lady eyes. Because that's just shenanigans right there. How are you going to do that? How are you going to be weird? There. Oh wait, now we need our light bulb. We move here. Okay, is that better? Yeah, but... well, nothing can spawn up there. Okay. Okay, so now we need our... yeah, that was weird. Oh wait, we forgot a detail. Here, that can be deep slate. Yeah, it'll reflect and be cool. Oh, I like that. It kind of sticks out a little bit. Okay, so... here we go. We're going to make this part wall 2. We might need a light source over here. I mean, honestly. Because that does make that just a bit dark down here. Well... oh yeah, we gotta... well, we can fix that in a minute. Let's do this. We'll make the letter T. You know? T for Terrific Tuesday. Okay. No, sorry. Neither one of those things are cool, but thanks. But no. Not cool at all. That's a lot of wall. Well, that's okay though. I mean, honestly. Let's make these two wall. What do you think? Because that way it'll look, yeah. Okay, that kind of matches the mismatch. And we'll leave that cobble, because that'll just break up the, and we'll turn this one into cobble. Why did that one? Oh. Oh, it was, okay. I was like, why is that one all doing crazy things? Because that's what I told it to do, was silly things. Oh, get out of there. Alright, so I think the walls are pretty much done, honestly. Except for this one right here. So let's, and we put some of that grading over here. So let's do that over here. Okay. First, let's replace the block, right? Let's get that done. That could be tough. This one and this one. And then where's it at? There it is. Yeah, I like cats, Shay. I like cats a lot. There. It's not the same shape, but it's broken. Well used. No. That one. You know what? Let's go ahead and put something out here. That way we kind of can look at it and go, ooh, what's this? Because I'm not going to remember. All right. So now, okay, we can put, because the floor is done. That's the cool thing here. The floor is done. Oh, hold on. We got to do this one detail right here before I put that dripstone block in place. Okay. Now we can put that in place. And see, watch it magically grow. And make this one 2. And 3. Okay. Because this one in the back is going to grow up and that one's going to grow down. So we'll eventually see that. So that'll work. Okay. Now, got tough mud. What else can we use here? Let's do some thinking. Because this part's going to be seen and that's all going to be replaced, but this is going to be seen. This is going to be seen, but this section won't because of this little part. So, let's go and see what we have here. And it's got to be some kind of stone, because, yeah. But what kind of stone? I don't know either, Woodruff. That's why we're here. we could do... I don't know why I'm in here. What... See, here's cracked stone bricks. What if we did some of those? What is everyone's favorite animal? Oh, that is a very, very good question. Well, although I am a narwhal, I don't know what my favorite animal is, but thank you for asking. Off the top of my head, I cannot. I don't know. I just like animals in general. They're fun to draw. They're cool to learn about. You know? Okay, so I think, yeah, that's not what I need. I need this. Because I think we gotta cook some stone. Um, hmm. Favorite animals. Well, I don't know how you would classify it, but I have a couple that's kind of like equal. Oh, dolphins and sharks. Oh, yeah, those are fun. Mine are probably spiders. I mean, I don't think you can classify them as actual animals per se, but I like them. And I think out of all of them, I have two favorites. And that would be jumping spiders and tarantulas. I mean, that would be, you know, the, the kicker there. Wow, this is going to take forever. All right. Well, while we have those cooking, we don't need that. I don't know. I left that there. What can we put back here? Well, we don't need two big stacks. You get in there. We definitely don't need the granite in this area. We're just going to keep Cooper busy for probably 6 or 7 months. I mean, to be perfectly honest. But at some point, though, I think we have to clean out his little trunk there because, you know, he's very confused. Um, and, you know, that's just not fair. But yeah, I think spiders. What's your favorite, Paul? If you have one. If you don't have one, that's cool too. That's cool. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that hung from the top but didn't connect to the bottom. That one's going to be interesting. Oh, shenanigans. You know what I also forgot? A bucket. Again. Alright, so here's my thought. And, you know, I have quite a few. What if we were to... Okay, now this is going to be a problem, because that's going to break all of it. I didn't think about that, because that's some shenanigans. What if we did that? There. And then did just like regular bricks. Right? Like as if it's a regular roof. ceiling. Because I guess if you want to argue semantics, you know. All right. What do you guys think about that? And then we can throw. Whoops, wrong one. We probably don't need to cook all that up, but we got to start using some of this cobble in very unique ways. Let's see. We need cracked deep slate through here. Okay, that works. I mean, it's kind of a contrasty thing. Here. There. There. Okay. Because the rest of this wouldn't really make sense on the ceiling, so I had to come up with something. Okay, so you guys like that combination? Because it sticks out, but it doesn't stick out. And we can throw in, right, some of the tuff in spots. Like that and that. Kind of. Okay. Here, this can be cracked. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why I did that. I must have picked it up. Duh. Alright. There's a lot of derpage today. Yeah, let's put a lot of cracked here. Because this is a corner, right? So, the corner's got a lot of weight on it from the top. So, the whole corner's kind of cracking and giving away. I like that. I like that. Alright. And then we probably could put... We're going to ignore that copper because goodness knows we can find it pretty much everywhere. Here. Here. Because I don't want, like, this little section to be really bright and all, you know, whatever. It can be a little bit darker. But not dark enough to spawn things. You know. We don't want that. At all. Goodness knows we already struggle with that. Oh, give me that. There we go. Right there. You know, my aim is getting better. It really is. Well, sorta. Forgot that block. And I think we may have to go and make another pickaxe. Again. Okay. So... let's put... and we're almost out of the cracked, honestly. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's go back and see how we're doing. Because some of the... ow! Some of this could actually be cracked. You know? Here we go. Yeah, I think when we redo that part, I'm going to make that an up and down escalator. Hello, Cooper! Are you still trying to put away that iron nut? Okay. Oh, good. Now we're going to get a bunch. And that cooked up all of that. So now, let's do this. And then that. Okay, but we're all, I think, to crack it. I think we put it in here. Yes! Yes, we do. Okay. Um, should we throw some... Nah, I was going to say, should we throw some mossy cobble on the ceiling? But no, no. We don't want a lot of mossy cobble in this area. Or in that little area. I don't even know what's going on with that. Okay. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I can combine these things. You know how you combine things to make it better? I don't know if that's even a thing for armor. See, that says I'm breaking, and it's almost broken. So that's not real. Do we have a tree axe? Because tree? No, we do not. Okay, that's not the right thing. That's not the right thing. Where'd it... Oh my gosh, I just had all of that in my face. Aha. See? Okay, so... This one is enchanted. So let's do a little bit of science right now. I think this takes... Yeah, disenchant. But let's... Can we do this? Too expensive? What does that even mean? Can I fix it in here? No, that's... I don't know what that does. I just like that. That just looked cool. So... I guess to do that, it takes off the enchantment. But why, though? Why is it all too expensive? It's not in there. Iron nuggets are not in there, Cooper. No. Okay, well... Protection 3 and mending. Blast protection 3... And unbreaking 3? Okay, well these were to go. See, and that stinks because that has mending, but it also has curse of binding. And this just has curse of binding. So, can we combine these? No? Oh! It said things. Hold on, I did that. Okay. It said things and I hit the back button. 7, but what would that give me? Protection 3 and curse of binding. And mending. So it doesn't really give me anything. Well, why not, right? Okay. I can't wear these anyway. Because they... Yeah, they wouldn't come off. Okay. Breaking. Blast protection 3. And then breaking 3. I guess we try it. Okay, so we'll put this one in and that one in. Ooh, and what does it give me? Oh, it just combines it. Because this one had blast protection, this one had unbreaking. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, let's see. Where are we with our shenanigans here? Oh, we got quite a few. Okay. I think at some point also we need another little guy. Wait a minute. Where's our name tags? Because I have an idea. That's not it. Where did our name tags go? Ah, well, we don't have many. But we can spare one for one more science experiment. Okay, is it silenced with a D, or just the word silence? Because to make Cooper quiet. Um, and I think it's all lowercase. Because he's a bit loud sometimes. With a D. Alright. Because I can never remember. Alright, Cooper. You're a bit loud. So we're going to give you a little bit of relief. No, if I name him that, then that takes away his name Cooper. I don't want to take his name away. I forgot about that. Well, we will keep this name tag as a spare. Right? In case we get like a really loud thing. Yes, we will do that. Somehow I have a cracker. Oh, it's gray dye. Why does that look like a cracker with whipped cream on it? I don't know. Okay. The whole point of this was to get an axe and fix his this. Nope. And then fix him. There. Alright. Now, you should be okay. Now I think we have enough. What? How am I running up the stairs while crouching? I don't know. You know, one of these days we should actually fix up the workshop. It's been like this for a long time. At least a year. Yeah. And I should probably eat something before I expire. Hopefully you guys ate some healthy stuff today. Okay. See what happens when you eat healthy stuff? You can't jump. I'm just kidding. No. Healthy things are good. Vegetables are good. So, you know. Where's it at? Over here. Ta-da. I still forgot a bucket. I did all that science, I did all of that experiments, and I still forgot a bucket. So, and I forgot to make another pickaxe. So here in a minute, we'll be running back to the workshop. Just FYI. You know. That's, yeah. But we learned something. I mean, that's a good thing. You know? But when you learn stuff, don't let it push other stuff out your head. I mean, that's not a good thing, honestly. Not a good thing at all. Okay, that looks good. I like that. I like that, because now it looks like a bar graph, right? In 1874, they had one. By 1876, they had these. And then in 1912, they had these. And it reduced itself by one. So, you fix that by showing it with this. Ta-da! And then falling into a water feature. See, I can be all sort of professional stuff. I really can. No. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted. do. Oh, now it's going to be almost impossible to get that one, this guy. No, it's not. Yay, I win. Because I wanted to put cracked here. And I'll put cracked there. There. And then regular rock here. Or regular rock. Regular stone. You know, after looking up for a while, it kind of hurts my head. I get a neckache. Alright, so here. Here. You know what? Up here, though, I think we should put a natural rock. Because, honestly, yeah. How about just regular cobble? To kind of break it up. What are we doing? Why? Okay. Well, why? I fell down. Yeah, because it's dark up through here. So unless somebody actually comes up and says, oh my gosh, this is just plain cobble, I'm very disappointed. That's okay. I'm disappointed too because, you know, I can't figure out how to work that. So we're just going to make this also cobble. Because it's okay to have pockets of cobble. It's not that bad of a block, you know? It's not. It just gets a bad reputation. Because there's so many different blocks and textures. And, you know, everybody's like, oh, I have to use this whole new block and use this and this. And it's like, yeah, you do. But there's also nothing wrong with just doing some old school, right? Absolutely nothing wrong with old school. Okay, so that's mossy cobble here at the bottom. Ooh, what if we just go ahead and not do that one? And do this. And then put some of the bricks right up here, too. Because we can put cracked up here. Oh, I did it! Yay, me! Oh, good. I thought for a moment there I was going to miss the whole thing completely. I did not. And we're just going to put 2 pieces of the blacks. Well, let's do 3, right? There. Because that'll I know I didn't want any of it showing into the cave, but I think that'll kind of show it was something at one point. What do you mean, what about the owl? I'm not understanding. Okay, so this one should be normal because that block right there has to match the cave. That's actually a lot. Well, it's okay. I was gonna say that's a lot. No, this one could be tough. Yeah, because we do need a little bit more tough through here. Probably here. I did name the owl. He does have a name. His name is Rusty. Do you not? Maybe there is a stream where I did name him, and I named him Rusty. I just can't remember the name of the stream at the moment. There. Okay, so guys, do we have any wall left? Because I want to fix something. Yes, we do. We gotta put the wall in our pocket. There. Yeah, let's do something real quick here. There. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. But then we gotta fix this guy. And he can be tough. Because that'll pull it together. Oh my gosh, guys. Other than the forgetful buckets, we did it. This part is finished. Yes. It's not over bright, and it's also not dark. So let's run down and get buckets of water, and I will show you, because we have to run by the owl. So I will be happy to show you, Paul. Ah! Okay. Where is he? Oh, he's up here. See? He has a name. And it's cool. But we also need to, like, catch more animals to name them. We also got to go find mine shafts to get name tags so they don't despawn. And then pray the add-on doesn't shut off, because if the add-on shuts off, then we're kind of stuck. Okay, so we need a bucket. Bucket. You're not buckets. Somehow I have iron and quartz together. Oddly enough, I don't think I did that. We got boats. Random chest of tools. Oh my word. That's not it. You know what? I may just make a bucket. I don't know. I don't know where the... Nope, I don't need shears. I just found a bunch. Aha. We'll do... I know where my buckets are. And it looks like we're going to have to do some more organizing as well. My buckets are right... Nope. They're not there. They're right here. Buckets. Well, that's okay. We just added 2 more. So, let's grab all of these. And maybe that'll work. Notice I said maybe. I do like flat water, but I don't know if this should be flat water. Maybe we could leave a little something in there for some movement. Ooh, what if we could find a spot for a tiny waterfall? Like a... Oh, come on. There we go. It's not that hard. Well, it is because I couldn't do it. Let's look here. What can we do for... What about here? Because this... Okay, excuse me. Where's that mossy? There it is. I don't think we need you anymore. Now, let's get out a bucket. Okay, that's not a bucket. That makes a bucket. Okay. That works. Now, we have 4 buckets to make this one work. So, there. There. Is this gonna work? It does not. Okay, but we've got a... Sort of. Why? Oh. There. Fixed it. Now, we do need... Okay. We have one here. And that's our waterfall. Should we put one up here? Like right here, maybe? I like that idea. Okay. Oh, now we gotta fix it. What could we put down here? Do we? Oh, we didn't. We'll put mossy cobble because it is water. Um, I like the swamp look. Okay. Now let's go and. Ooh, that scared me for a minute. Oh, I'm like, wait a second. I thought I had that. I did. Is it moving or not moving? Okay. There, it's not moving now. Okay. It's done, guys. Yay. Yay, yay. And we didn't really affect the outside of the wall. We did kind of bring it out a little bit. And guess what? This is what we had planned all along, remember? I don't know if you guys remember, but way back when I started this world, and because this is my only stream world, I actually mentioned something about taking out this little section here and making this like a secondary little cave. And guess what? We actually followed through with something from a long time ago. Yay! I love it. I hope you guys like it too. I mean, honestly, because we did a little thing and we decorated up a corner and all of that. And I think now it's hazy again. Why is it hazy? Okay. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like the haze. Right? But I don't know. If you want to see the terracotta debacle, watch my stream from last week. It actually has the words terracotta debacle in it. And it's not terracotta. It's glazed something or other. And then to the beginning of today's stream. And you shall see the epic battle between a narwhal and glazed terracotta. Or glazed whatever that is. Okay. So now let's see. We were going up that way. Oh man. Hold on. Let's. Oh, wait. Okay, that's not where I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. We need to figure out how to fix this. That looks kind of cool. Really? Okay, guys, need advice. How to fix the the vines so they do not keep growing. I don't mind them hanging down like that, but not all the way to the ground. What would be the name? The name of what? Oh. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So now, let's see, we got mossy. I guess we could work on this corner here. Like, go straight over. Because we've got tough and some mossy. But it would be mostly maybe tough and maybe a smidge of granite over there. Okay. Let's do it. But first, since that section is pretty well done, let's grab some water to do these water puddles. Because we're on a roll. We're finishing stuff like like it's awesome today, right? Oh, it's so sunny, it's hazy. I don't want hazy. I want pretty sunshine. That's okay though. It's almost spring, and then I get to be outside a lot, and I like that. Okay, I was getting ready to go back into that room. That is not the direction I wish I need to go, actually. There's where I need to go, right here. Okay. And then that, that. And when you do, what? And when you do stair steps, it it takes a lot more water than what you may have. So if you make water puddles with stair steps, just an FYI, quick little tip, bring extra water buckets because it does it and it's annoying. It looks awesomely cool, like a professional, but after a while it does get annoying. So yeah. All right. Um, for a minute there, I thought, oh, I missed a water puddle. No, I did not, because that would wipe away a lot of hard work. We're not going to do that. Okay, that does that. Oh, I missed some details. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. All right. This should be okay. Fixed it. Now, there's this. And I think we're gonna have to stick a lantern. Well, yeah, let's stick a lantern here. I know, yeah, because there's a torch right there. And I think we're gonna need that here. Oh, yeah, definitely. There. We'll throw solar lanterns through here. I know we use the copper, but I think the soul lanterns, for just a change of pace, would look better. Okay. We need how many more? 2, I think. Because, those water puddles have been dry for a very long time. They need a little bit of fixing up. And apparently I need to eat because I forgot. That should be the awesome goal. Dr. Pepper. Well, okay, I'm going the wrong way because that whole conversation really confused me. I can't really name one of my animals. I forgot to eat. That confused me so much. The first name that is mentioned in my chat is actually, I can't, because that's copyright by the company that owns it. But the second name, Junior, yeah, that would be interesting. But I'm curious as to which animal we're talking about. Oh, I missed one. There. Water puddles achieved. Yay. Now, I'm also wondering, since we went back a little further, okay, should we? Oh, we can't waterlog Chad. I'm not naming the owl Chad. I named him Rusty. I'm not naming him Chad. That's no. Okay. I'm sure there are a lot of great Chads out there. And I'm not knocking the name Chad. But, no. Okay, so... what can we do here? We could do some mossy cobble. We only have one piece of stuff. Basically, we have nothing that we can put here. Other than some mossy cobble and dripstone. Because I want to do this until the pickaxe breaks, which it will. In just probably... there it goes. Oh. Because I want... I want to make this the worst obstacle course for myself ever. I think I'm being successful, but yeah, let's go. And we'll finish up... Ow. Why do I do that? That's why. That's exactly why. Yeah, I can't use those names either. If I name something, it has to be a name that's not copyright. So... that's... moss... Alright, are you successful? Oh, well, kind of. I need that cobblestone. You know what, we can help out Cooper, because, you know, he's struggling. And it's always a good thing to help out your friends when they're struggling. You know, just saying. Let's make some mossy cobble. Where are you? No. No, it is here. Hold on. It's just not here where I... Nope. You know what? I almost need one of those cheat sheet things that says, here is the block you're looking for. I never can find it. It's quite embarrassing, actually. That's armor. Shears. Where is it? Mossy cobblestone stairs. No, don't want that. I just want plain mossy cobble. Just plain. Everyday, ordinary. Finally. Shoo! Okay. Alright, so that... Wait, no. This can make a stack. Okay, that can't make a stack. That's just air. This... figuring out what we can put away here. And as we run by, we can put away the buckets. But we do need a little more tuff. I remembered where the tuff was. Proud of myself for that one. Way to go. Chadifer? Is that how that's pronounced? If I can't pronounce the name, I'm not naming my animals the unpronounceable shenanigans. Chadifer. His name is Rusty. Look, Rusty. See? I can't point at the name because if I do, the name goes away. But see? Rusty. Rusty the owl. That's what his name is. But I do need to figure out what animals we can put in here. Other than fish. Because I'm sure at some point there's going to be cave fish spawning. Okay, not at some point. We already have a cave fish invasion issue. Okay. Yes, this is where I needed to go. Back over here. Ta-da. Okay. Oh. No, I think we got enough dirt. Rooted dirt. Well, we can't beat up a rock with carrots. But we have a stone pickaxe. I forgot an iron one. We'll go old school. How about that? Like, extra old. Like older than me type old. I like that. And because there's water here and water up there and water over there, right? We've got some extra mossy going on. Okay. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the name Chatifer. I mean, I don't quite know what to do with that. I, yeah, I just don't know. Um, maybe that. Yeah, it kind of gives it a stare effect. Let's make this one a little bit taller. And then we'll make this one also a little bit. And we'll jump a lot to make sure it's extra pointy. Because, you know, extra pointy. Which is just silly. Okay. And then... But we also have to make sure we don't take out our ceiling of our super secret, not so secret tunnel. Oh, new animal's not the owl. Name an axolotl. I gotta get an axolotl scooped up in a bucket. It's combining two names. Oh. Well, we could, let's see. What two names could we combine? That would be really awesome. That's not so dark because this is exceptionally dark. I have torches. So let us put a torch here. Does that help? Oh, a little. I want extra drippy pointy stone. Does it grow down on its own? Not down. Like if you put it on the bottom block, does it grow on its own? Or does it just stay at the height you plant it at? I don't know. Okay, but now we've got a lot of mossy cobble. So now let's plant some tuff. Right? Because we want to break it up. Okay. Oh. Oh, good. I did that properly. Ah. Where? Okay, that's cracked brick because of the post. So honestly, I think the rest of this can be tough. Ah. Okay. Sorry, I'm really concentrating so I do not take out anything we have already done. Because that's kind of hard. So I appreciate you guys being extra patient. But yeah, come up with some names because I think... Okay, well, remember earlier when I said I don't think this is hollow? I found it. I think they were all in here. Okay, but we're going to block that off because... Well... because... Let's put a piece of mossy down here. Because now we're also getting back around here to this part. Uh, you know what's weird is that this stone pickaxe is actually lasting longer, I think, than an iron one. That is just strange. Or maybe it's just me. I bet it's just me. Okay. Oh, goodness. Um, yeah, we need to figure out a lighting schematic or lighting scheme for right here. Simply because I don't like the torch, right? The torch to me is just kind of annoying, right? It's very utilitarian. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for, but um, basic, right? I like lanterns and I like different things. So, sorry, it's time for me to stand up. But it's all I got, so we'll figure it out. Let's see here. Oh, nope, I want that. Oh, no, I want that piece of cobble, and I want that piece of... Guys, did we... Okay, we got this little section here. There. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see. That's a lot of moss in through here. We just put some bits and pieces of dripstone. As if it's like the bottom part of the dripstone thing. I like that. And because we have plenty of it. Let's this one and this one. And we'll move it around so that it connects here and here. And then we'll throw that. Well, we won't throw it because I don't want to hurt anybody. Oh, I think we missed one. Hang on. We did. We missed one right there. Nope, not there. Right there. All right. So we need to go here. And we'll put a piece of stuff because there's a couple like small random... Oh, yep, there's a lantern there. But no, I meant to say there was some tuff here. Okay, we haven't put our dripstone, the pointy blocks, in place just yet. But let's take a step back because I know... Oh, we still missed some. Like, there. Oh, okay. Well, let's go back up here because I missed some. I don't know why or how. Right there. Oh, it's at the beginning. Okay. What do we have that we can put there? Let's see. No, no. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, we can put tough here. Oh, we could just put 2 pieces of dripstone. Right? That works. Okay. All right, now heading back down. Let's see. Can we see? All right. Questions, comments, or concerns by looking at this because it does look a little better now. Right? It's not just plain block. And we don't have just, like, maybe I think I might take out that piece of cobble or move it back. Right there. Yeah. That's square. We don't like doing complete square things. Right here. Yep. So if we do that, then we need to bring this back. We'll put tough because that's mossy and that'll break that pattern up. Okay. All right. See, now I got to be really careful because now it's full of dripstone. And I will be skewering myself, and I don't like that. Oh, that looks a lot better. Now it's all together, you know. There's not just little pockets here and there of regular stone, like unmined stone. Yeah. And our super secret, not so secret tunnel, you still can't tell it. So I think, honestly, I think we did a good job. I really do. You know? Okay, so that's done. And, ooh! If you look closely, and I don't have my I Spy, you can see our little thing. So maybe once we do this, it'll blend in better, but not blend in better. You know? I think that would be good. Um, or maybe we can block it off with something. Like put extra grass up in there. Sorry, I needed to hydrate. Okay, so wow. I mean, it's coming along quite a lot, guys. I know we said we were going to do this part, but I kind of got distracted and started that part. So, yay for distractions. But I think, honestly, okay, well, that was just. I tried to be professional and really cool, and I was not really cool. I was just. Oh my gosh! Let's add our dripstone. See, there's nothing there. I left some of this open, so I did not skewer myself. Because, a narwhal shish kebab is just not awesome. At all. Okay, so there's that. That goes there. And I know. It's like, do I need all this dripstone? No. Do I have an excessive amount of it and I wish to get rid of it? Yes. Yes, that is the thing here. Alright, so I think now we can start. Well, that's a big pocket of granite. We can just keep going with the tuff, I guess. No, you want to go up there. Ah, there you are. Okay, so that's cobble. Oh, we're close enough we can hear Rusty. I like that. That's kind of cool. We'll move this down a block. Yeah, we'll move that down a block. But I think over here, again, where's my mossy cobble? How much? Oh my goodness, we got tons. We got a lot. I think this should be more mossy cobble. Oh, I gotta be careful. Because at any given moment, this could... Oh. Well, we're gonna do this ever so carefully. Because I need to remember which block is the... And there it goes. There it goes. Let's put a piece of dripstone here. Well, do we want to make... No, we want this to just be a down elevator. Down. Yeah. Okay, well, see, I'm successfully going down. Not where I want to go. Ugh. Now I gotta figure out... And I gotta get back up there. Yeah. Oh! Oh. Apparently I put a wall. But, let's see. Okay, here we go. I can kind of sort of do it. That's alright. We'll memorize these stair steps too, right? Let's see here. Let's put that. And we'll put that. And we'll leave us one, like, block to run around. Even though we'll run into this one and that one, and then in the process of getting to this one, we'll skewer ourselves on this one. Ta-da! Right? We know that's how that's going to happen. Oh, I need a pickaxe. I forgot. I need... So now I got to run down the escalator. And we're going to run because that escalator's really slow. Should we... What else? Should we do anything else right there? Maybe some granite? Not much. Not like, you know, a huge pocket of it. But maybe some granite. I know, we could do a little bit of mud. I think there's mud not there. Mud. Nope. Mud. Oh, mud. There we are. There's the mud. That's what I was looking for. And honestly, I don't want the cobble. Okay. I do want the mossy cobble, but not regular cobble. But I do need more of the dripstone. Aha. See, in this little world, if you look around enough, you can just find random things that you're looking for. But if you can't find them after going through all 60 chests, then, you know, then you got to go on an adventure. And I know I put in the title of the stream today, we're going to do a little bit of work and go on an adventure, but once again, this narwhal gets very distracted. So we probably won't do an adventure until later this week, because I want to see what resources we need, and things like that. And I don't even know where we're going to go. What am I looking for? Granite. No. Yeah, granite. Why are you up there? Hello? I think the Enderfloof is scaring him. I don't understand. He's not down here. Oh, I lied. He is down here, stuck in a glowberry. How? How did you get stuck in there? Oh, you're not stuck. You fooled me. Oh, you fooled me. You're a bad boy. You're bad. Okay, so I'm just going to run. You know what I forgot? In my quest to escape the Enderfloof, we forgot the pickaxes. Again. So that means now, after escaping the Enderfloof, yelling at him and calling him a bad guy, I now have to go down here and face him. Yes, I know, Woodruff. Hello? Where are you? Making sure he's not gonna... He did leave. Okay, cool. Let's see, I got the granite. We could do a little bit of coarse dirt. Just a little, not much. Okay, see, I got distracted again. I need... Not copper. I go through way too many tools to bother with that copper level of tools and armor and all that. I need... Where'd my... See, if Cooper can't find... See, I'm sitting here criticizing Cooper, and I can't even find anything. Where... I had a thing with iron and stuff in it, but I don't know where it went. Where is it? Yeah, I'm probably going to have to get on here and organize everything again. Because I don't... Okay, there's some iron. But I don't know where it went as far as, like... Okay, that's... Where'd my... See, I had sticks. Now I lost my sticks. Hello? Alright. Okay, well, I guess we'll just start over from scratch, I suppose. Oh yeah, I need sticks. I was like, why can't I make that? Do. That makes 4. How many does that give me? Oh, it's 10. That should be more than enough, I'm thinking. So we'll only make 5. We'll make half of that. Now, this is, nope. This goes back in here. Look, I had sticks. And I don't know why I did that. Because I didn't think I had sticks. Yeah, I'm probably, when I go to organize this, going to be completely amazed as to what I actually do have. And be like, oh, I've been making this shenanigans all along, and I probably didn't need to. Alright, this is probably going to be the last little section that we do, or at least we start. But then, that means that this almost... No? I'm trying to think. Because we've gotten way, way up here, and way, way up there. But so I think this part right here is literally the last section of the bottom, guys. The bottom. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Yes. Okay. Now, we are going to have cobble. So let's just put that in our pocket. And let's do this. We'll keep our sword handy because there. Alright, so that's tough. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. No, that's tough. Okay, so now that we're close to the water... Oh, we can use the mud. I was like, I was like, I have one other block. Where's it at? We can do squish, squish, squish. Okay. And we'll do just a smidge of granite. Because that's dirt? Yeah, that's dirt. Because I know that we have granite around the corner here, so we want to kind of bring it around to the side. Okay. Let's see. Let's throw a bit of mossy. And then we'll throw a piece of granite. And again, throwing is not real. It's a metaphor. Put some tough, so that kind of brings that down. Oh my gosh, guys, this is some shenanigans. Because if once we get this section done... Oh, we need some of the pointed right here. We need to fix this up. Not here. Here. And then here. And then here. Okay. Right. Now, where were we? Oh, we were down here. Okay. Sorry, when I stand up to stretch, I can't always see my chat. They were with the iron. I know, I can't find my iron. So that might have to be what our adventure is. Go restocking supplies. Right? Okay, so we have... Let's put granite here. Well, not there. See, I was doing good. Doing good. Mossy cobble. right? Because we want to break up that pattern just a little. Okay, so where are we at here? I don't think this should be mud. Maybe a smidge. Just a little tiny bit of dirt. Because that'll lead back up to the granite. And then this one, and then that one. Yeah, dirt. Here. And then I think this group right here should be, well, there's tough there. What do we got? What do we have? Well, that's okay. Because we're kind of doing lines, right? Around. Okay. All right. Can we make it over there? We can! Yay! Okay, but we do have to be careful because I do not wish to take out the waterfall. Okay, so there's that. Let's throw mossy cobble. Yes, the owl, Rusty the Owl is very excited today. I don't know why. He just is. Guys, I think we did it. I think we'll put a torch there. Okay. So let's go down, see what we have here. Well, that kind of blends together, but I can't really do much about that. You know? I can't. I wish I could. Maybe I could. But mossy cobble and tough really go together. And I didn't realize that. Maybe if we bring some of the granite down or dirt or something right through here. Okay. So. Okay, I'm trying to jump up a block. I wasn't paying attention. I jumped into air. Guys, I think. I'm looking. I'm trying to go slow so you guys can help me look. Okay, I don't know why I ran this direction because you can't see. Diddly. There we go. Guys. I think we did it. Oh my goodness, guys. I think we did it. I think we have finished the lower half of the cave. Whoa. I mean, we might have missed a block here and there. Okay, we missed that section, yeah. But, guys, other than that one little section and probably a few blocks here and there and maybe like a few little parts, detail work, we just finished the bottom of this cave. I say we put claps in the chat. I want to thank all of my friends for coming and sticking around because I checked YouTube. We are 4 away from our goal of 190. And we're still 8 away from here on Twitch for followers. But I know you guys are going to share these videos so we can celebrate our hard work and show everybody, hey, she's a narwhal, but she's old. She ain't too bad. Right? Right? Okay. So, yeah. But I think here's where we're going to call it. I know it's a little bit early, but we did a lot of hard work today, guys. We moved a lot of stones. We moved a lot of things. We did all kinds of stuff and finished the bottom half of an entire cave. I don't know about you, but I'm a bit worn down. That was a lot. Oh, and we had a second glazed terracotta debacle. So, yeah, there was that. But I would like to leave you guys with some very valuable advice. Take your vitamins and eat your vegetables. See, I asked you earlier. I was sneaky. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others, right? Just a smile, maybe a nod, you know? Let somebody go in front of you into a building or in the elevator, you know? Let them on the escalator first. You know, whatever it may be. Just a little bit of something to be kind to somebody else. Maybe lift their spirits, but don't forget about yourself, right? Be kind to yourself. It'd be kind of hard to let yourself on the elevator first when you are yourself and you can't. Yeah. So, I don't know. Read a book. Take a walk. If you are in a place with absolutely spring-like weather, take a quick walk around the block or down the road, but do so safely. Do so safely, because I want you to come back when I stream again. I want you here. I want you to be able to watch my replay on YouTube, because that's where I store them. That's where I keep them. So if you miss my live stream, come visit me on YouTube. Okay? But, yeah. Spring is sprung, at least for the moment. So, I'm going to try not to change my I see a block we missed. I'm sitting here looking over all of this and I see the one block. Remember I told you, we probably missed a block here or there, but I found it. I found it. It's right there. It was hiding. But you can't hide. Because when I do my old lady squint, you can't hide, block. But I'll forget. So yeah, just remember, right? And get some good sleep, right? Do some wiggling, do some dancing, do some fun things. Stay active. Because right now I'm doing knee lifts while talking to you guys because, I get tired of sitting around sometimes and I'd like to get up and wiggle. But it's time for us to part ways. But we never say goodbye. We only say, see you later.